Love it.
Hello everyone, welcome back. Where last we left off, this still looks like fan footage. Where last we left off, our party were communing with gods, in the case of Abelard and Luron, and in the case of June, we just had a veritable feast for kings. If you'd like to watch the last part, that'll make a little bit more sense. Now we pick up, as you guys have finished your long rest. You've done all of the communing with gods that you need. June, you have woken up after your interesting experience in your dream, or so you think.
Oh, I checked my back pocket.
Sure. As you put your hand in your back pocket, you can feel the cool press of a coin against your palm.
Beautiful. I leave it there.
Sure.
Yes. Delicious.
You guys all come to consciousness.
June starts eating metal.
I pull the coin out, I eat it.
Nothing.
Honestly, if you started eating metal, it'd make I'd just be like, yeah, just eat anything.
That would make sense, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you get rid of the waste. I'm gonna start eating these guys.
Like a
Just get rid of it. What would you guys like to do? The morning is yours.
Good morning, everybody.
Oh my god.
How'd
Good morning.
you sleep, Gilbert?
I slept great.
Yeah, you
I
did.
literally slept like a rock.
See, I told you the bed's not that bad.
Dewitt has made his way to the floor.
Wait, where are you?
Just overnight,
on,
you
man!
kind of
Kind of
slid
just
down.
like in their sleep, kind of curled to the ground.
Oh,
My mount a
no.
rope.
Yes, I'm on the mountain.
Yeah, you know what? I'll try your method tomorrow night.
Like, you might just have to tie me onto the bed if you want me to stay on the bed, but...
I really think you're missing out. Like, your back support's probably way
Gilbert's
off.
too innocent to know about any connotation.
Gilbert's like
tying
3
to
years
the bed.
old.
May as well gag me and put a ball in my mouth. If you want me
May
to
as
stay on
well
the bed.
Put me in handcuffs.
Make
Tie
sure
my
they're
wrists
fuzzy.
Together. The what?
Make sure they're fuzzy.
So bad, I hate it
Yeah,
here.
Gilbert's on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but I really want like a nice hot bath. Are there baths?
I'm hungry.
Are there baths in this tavern at all? Or not really.
There are. You do have to request them. It's not like a bathhouse.
Yeah.
You haven't seen one in Dount,
Hmm.
but you do know that most of the major cities have them.
Was it a bath like in Red Dead Redemption sort of thing?
Like in just a metal.
Like it's just
Tub.
a metal tub that a lady like comes and fills and
Yeah, pretty much.
that's cute.
Mm.
I like that.
I'm like very sweaty and
wholesome.
dirty. I got like I still got blood under my nails. So I feel like we need like a relaxation day to like congratulate ourselves for doing a really scary, dangerous adventure. So I think a bathhouse or something like that on me. I'll tell the others once they wake up. But I think
I'm gonna go to the trading port today.
the trading port,
Yeah, just sell the wares that we've sort of collected.
like the head and the and the glaive. I'll try to pick it up.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a guy at the blacksmithy. Maybe he can give me a good price for this. It's a pretty well-made glaive.
I bundle up the demon bits that I have into a sort of knapsacky sort of thing.
Okay.
And
Hoist it over your shoulder.
Either me or Kruger notice that.
What are your
as he-
passive perceptions?
Mine's 12.
No.
But like, who's gonna buy that?
This is some rare shit.
Yeah, I know. Not every day you see a demon head, but still, it's not like you're gonna go to the supermarket and be like, "Hey, do you want to buy a demon head off me? I'll
But-
give you 100 gold for it."
You go to like I don't know what they're called, but like a taxidermist. They make it into like a headpiece. It's beautiful. It goes into a tavern. There's 100 things you can do.
No,
with
no,
heads.
that's cool. Yeah, my dad's got like some deer heads and stuff like that at our place. No, that's cool. Ooh.
People who like just want it for the meat. People who like
The meat. What, like, people don't eat, but like...
leathers and stuff.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, that'd be weird. The leathers. Wait,
Blood, and I mean bud.
like the leathers? What do you mean like the leather is? Like, can you make like demon armor?
You can. The bones are strong. The eyes and the skin are useful in magic. Like demons come from a different plane, which is
That's true.
just ingredients in like various wicks, flames.
Could does the main demon? It had like two horns on it. Could I be a bother? Could I have one of the horns?
Oh, absolutely. We just gotta chop it off.
Yeah. Okay. Can you? You want me to do it, or do you? But you're like the hunter, so maybe like you should do it.
I'm not that strong, and demon bones are tough.
Okay.
Can you? If you get the glaive out, we can just attempt to one solid thwack this.
I can't really. It's like 3 times my height. Can't really.
Your
swing
sword
it.
will do. Your sword will do actually.
Okay.
It's not really a precision cutting tool.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Look, these are strong things. We're aiming for strength over precision, and then hoping for the best from there.
Okay. Wait. We should do it.
Roll decks.
Wait.
Dude
Wait.
gets split.
No. Wait, Dilbert, help me out. I want to like clear a space so I don't like smash any like objects in the room and like damage anything. So clear a space.
What do you want me to do? Do you want me to help?
Can you?
with
Yeah,
the
just
deck?
help.
Dilbert.
Can you push the bed over there?
Dilbert, can you get the rope? And I want you to. I'm gonna tie the head, and Dilbert and I are gonna hold the head, but like at a small distance with each piece of rope to like try and keep it steady.
Okay, Lockie, I see that you've been trying to say something. What
Well, at some point, I want to really awkwardly like
Well,
interrupt
we're
it, just saying
making a
it's
lot
like
of noise in here.
like morning prayer, like my morning prayer finishes. I bust down the door. Everybody, come on, we have to get going.
You just see me. Can I have 1 minute?
We're
As
doing.
you walk in, Abelard, you can see that Dilbert and June are holding a massive demon head suspended between them by small pieces of rope. You can see Kruger hoisting the sword above his head, kind of in a downward arc, going to chop near what appears to be a horn. And that's the scene that you come
I'm
into.
just like, I have an idea of who the mysterious figure was, but I see that you're busy.
Give us
We'll be down in a
2
second.
minutes.
We'll talk about it over coffee.
I don't think we have time for coffee. We really have to get going. We are
need breakfast.
in an incredible amount of danger.
All the more importance for breakfast.
Most important meal of the day.
I don't think I feel like you guys are really. I'm like I cannot stuff.
If you let us do this, we will run anywhere you want to.
Yeah.
I will hold you accountable because I don't think I can get Nadria to run anywhere.
I'm gonna say, roll a persuasion check.
Can I give advantage?
Yeah.
Puppy
I'm
dog
gonna
eyes?
say Kruger can give advantage on this one. I don't
Do
think
you,
what
do
you
you
were
want
saying.
me to
is
roll? I mean, I suppose it doesn't matter then if it's
Just-
advantage
yeah.
for me.
You roll.
Oh,
Nat 20!
You seem to think that they will definitely run.
Like,
As long
I'll
as you
just be
let
like-
them do whatever they're
like,
doing.
all right, so I'll be downstairs. I'm
We'll meet you down there.
I am already downstairs. by the way.
gonna head downstairs and I am going to order a strong drink.
Can
What
I
do you-
can I have a flat white with 2 sugars, please?
I will not remember that.
Or a
I
beer-
am preoccupied
or
right
a
now.
beer. I'll take a beer.
I am downstairs and I'm just like,
I walk down, I get like a shot of like the strongest liquor they have. I take it to the table, I do it, I'm just like, we are in a lot of trouble.
You see that there's kind of an aging gnomish figure behind the bar. You walk down looking traumatized. He kind of looks over at you. You right?
Yep.
You sure about that?
The less you know, the better, because you'll probably be in danger if you knew anything about it.
I kind of looks at you.
God stuff.
Well, alright then. What can I get you?
I don't know. What is the strongest alcohol you have?
Kind of looks down at like a small little revolving pocket watch. You can see that he has like it's not an actual watch, it's literally a pocket watch strapped to his wrist, and he kind of looks down at it and goes, the strongest drink I've got, and it's pretty early.
That's fine.
Well, alright
Just
then,
a shot of that.
You can see that he kind of turns around, still kind of looking at you out of the side of his eye, and pulls out this pitch black bottle. You can't see any of the contents inside, but you watch as he pours a shot of it, and it is this kind of deep red liquid that kind of has what appears to be black flecks kind of floating in it. Alright, this is the strongest thing we've got, so and passes it over to you. Oh my god! Kind of take a step back. As soon as it hits your mouth, you feel like your mouth is on fire. Like it's not exactly like it's spicy. It's just really hot. Not in a necessarily unpleasant way. It just feels as if your mouth and your tongue are kind of swelling slightly with the heat. And then as soon as you swallow it, it's gone. You feel pleasantly buzzed, though you're not drunk yet.
Yeah, I'll just remember. All right, cool. Get me. I don't know. Seven coffees. I don't know.
He kind of
the easiest
pauses,
coffee
his
to make.
eyes wide.
Seven
I thought
coffees.
you were gonna say 7 of these. I
No,
was gonna be
no,
worried.
I won't give the kids. I just need it.
You have kids, and you're drinking.
I can't.
Herman's like, that explains a lot.
They're not. I mean, one of them is technically a child, but they're not kids, but it might as well be. But.
I'm a late teen. Dilbert also technically a child.
I'll be like, but yes, just I don't know what.
Are you okay?
I've talked to
I've
Luron
been
again.
like, sitting here just staring at you the entire time. I'm just like,
I like so talk to Luron again. Like good, not good news. Like, can I have like? But yeah, I don't know. What is the? I don't know. Just black coffee. Just 7 black coffees. No sugar. Just bitter. Just black coffees. 7 of them on the table. Please and thank you. And I slap like 5 gold down and I just leave it.
my God.
He just looks at it wide-eyed. You can see that he's got kind of almost jam jar bottle glasses. He has like a kind of almost ratty-looking tweed vest on, kind of the bow tie a little bit skewed. Kind of just looks in absolute awe. You can see that his cheeks just kind of puff out for a second, like white mutton chops kind of spraying to the side, and just immediately kind of pulls the gold coin towards him and goes to get change for you.
I'm leaving before he gives me any change. I'm just like walking to the table. I'm gonna sit down and just be like.
He just pauses and just looks around the room, and then slowly goes over to do the coffee. In like a minute or two, he works rapidly and brings them to you. Are you sure you don't want any change or anything like that? 'Cause I can get you some or
I'll
something.
just be like, I'm good. And I start sipping the coffee. Just
It kind of lingers on the outskirts of the table. You sure you don't need any help or anything? You seem a little bit troubled.
Oh, trouble is one word for it. It's God stuff. Just make noises.
Well, I'm afraid I don't know, but go for it. And he kind of gets back to his bar, kind of still looking over his shoulder. Nadra kind of looking at him in disgust.
What the fuck?
He's like, yes, weird trouble. So, I will inform you when they get down. They were doing something with the demon. They did say very, very convincingly that they would run whenever I needed them to run, which is excellent news because we will need to be moving very quickly, constantly.
Meanwhile,
Back upstairs.
Because they've got like the head perfectly, like not perfectly, but like sort of held taut in a way. Can I have advantage on my swing to like cut
Can
the
I?
corner?
Can I give him an
No.
advantage?
That's what we're attempting to do. We're attempting to try and create a
Yeah, I saw
reasonable.
that.
Create up.
But if you're... Hear me out here. If you're suspending something in between you, it's going to be harder to hit it.
No. Line,
Because
line,
as soon as you impact with it, it's going to affect
Move.
the rope.
Dilbert,
So
That's
it would have
right.
been easier if you had just held the head. But
Dilbert-
because you're suspending it...
no.
No.
Do that, but put it on the ground.
Dilbert, let's just hold it.
No!
I don't want to put my
You
hand
can't- you-
anywhere near swinging range.
I mean, I'm a good hit, but you know, what if you like?
I'm brave.
You can't use DM logic to give yourselves
I'm
advantage.
not-
I'm not.
I'm not. No.
Fine, we do it with the rope.
Yeah, I'm just gonna continue along with rope.
Okay, fine. No advantage. That's fine.
Disadvantage.
No, I'm not going to be that mean.
Okay.
But
I feel like you should be.
I'm at your mercy.
just roll straight. I'm not going to give you advantage, but I'm
Ooh,
not going to be
dirty
mean
20.
about it.
Nice.
Dirty 20? Sure, you hack off the horn.
That's it.
You have a demon horn.
Would you like the other one?
No. I'm thinking I might like put it like I don't know, some sort of like necklace or maybe like on the hilt of the sword, just as like a memento of our first like real.
This is
like,
a huge horn. This
How-
is
wait,
it's
how
like
big we
it's
talking?
like this big. You probably wouldn't be wearing it as a necklace
I'll put it.
unless it goes across the whole of your.
I'll put it on the sword.
How about that? Use it as a cup.
I was thinking about putting it like maybe like
A horn.
fashioning it as like the hilt.
Horn of
or something.
Gondor.
A flock of demons start coming. No, no.
I didn't want this.
Hey, no, I meant to call a different dude.
Grot's
You've been
to
sensing an urgency from Avalard, then
Mm.
thinking that he wanted us to just run downstairs, run as fast as he can down the stairs.
Roll a dex check for me, please.
Just imagine the cat flying upstairs hits like the top of the railing.
That'll be a dex check.
15.
Yep.
Dex. No, yeah, that'll be 15. Yeah.
With a 15, this is a 3-story building, so the stairs are. It's a very kind of narrow terrace building. So the stairs themselves are narrow and kind of winding as they weave their way down to the ground floor. Thankfully for you, you are a very dexterous individual, and as you're kind of racing down the stairs, you do clip your heel on one as you're going down, stumble on the landing, and then begin to make your way down, just being very careful when you get to the landings themselves.
Also wanting to uphold the promise, I'm gonna like, not as quickly as Dilbert, but like kind of go into a jog, and just as I'm like about to get down to like sort of like the last level, I'm gonna do like a small jump, just to
Okay, roll a dex check for me, please.
also because I feel like I've actually like learned what the boots do now. So how high and far do I jump? Because my jump distance is tripled.
Well, have you jumped with them before?
No.
No. Okay, well, I'm gonna say, yeah, not knowing that you're.
I know that they like do something, but I haven't really tested it out yet. So this is like my sort of like first test.
Alright, as you're racing forward, you feel as if you're. It's almost like you're not wearing any shoes at all. They conform very well to your feet. They feel soft and comfortable, kind of like you're running on clouds. And as you get to the bottom step, attempting to jump forward, you can see that there are tables kind of scattered around. Did you roll a dex check?
Ooh. 11.
With an 11, as you push your foot down on the... You're jumping from the second last stair? Or
Second or third last step.
okay, from the third last step, we'll say, you push your foot down and immediately you feel as if the heel of the shoe has turned into almost this elastic, and you feel it kind of pull taut for a second, and then you spring forward, your arms kind of whirling in front of you, and you collide directly on top of a table in front. Thankfully nobody was sitting there. You can see that people are sitting at the table over and kind of all turn to stare at you, and you feel the impact of like the sharp edge of the table against your rib cage.
How much
Let
damage do I take?
me. Ooh, 5 points of damage.
That's fair. That's fair. Now that to be, I fell pretty far.
Abelard doesn't even notice. Just
You look down at your shoes and you can see that on the there's a bright light kind of emanating from the sole of the shoes.
Oh, that's what they do. And I'll just kind of like get off the table and just sit next to Abelard. Like,
You? Okay.
yeah. Oh, my rib.
Fuck is going on?
Also
Oh, that was
sitting down.
piercing damage, by the way. It's a corner of the table.
Yeah.
Actually,
okay.
Bludgeoning.
Either.
I'll just like shove coffee.
Yeah, I'm drinking. Thank you.
There's no sugar or milk. They said I wanted a flat white with 2.
I'm just like,
Oh, this is a total Jaffa move. my brother. He's the. Yeah, ironically enough, yes.
I was so confused. I'm like, oh.
He's the jokes-
just
he's the
another
jokester in the
fucking
family.
freshman.
Hmm?
Jaffe move.
Jaffe. That's
Just
real,
another fucking freshman.
That's a real Jaffe move. Alright. Why are you so panicked?
talk to Luran. Couple minor problems.
Are you okay?
Hey.
You're okay? You're a little shaky.
Are you drunk?
Not drunk. I had something very strong to start my day off.
Roll a Constitution check for me, please. I'd say it's been about a minute.
A check or a save?
Let's go save.
I think it's the same either way. 12.
12. You're not. You are feeling the effects of the alcohol, but you're not completely inebriated that you don't know what you're doing.
Cool.
Oh, that
You
smells.
smell like smoke.
I can smell. Did you like run through a bonfire or something? It stinks.
I don't know what it was called. It was the strongest they have here.
Smoke smells nice. What are you talking about?
No,
It's like when you freshly cook.
no. It smells like a giant wood pyre down at the barrows at home. It stinks.
Has June joined us at the table yet?
I don't know. Has June?
Where is May Lynn with us?
Check, one
Malin.
check.
I don't know.
Check.
May Lynn
You-
stay with you, Nadria?
You don't notice Malin at the table yet.
Did she stay with you?
She did not.
Maybe she's.
I might have told her to go outside, and I don't know if she took that literally or not, so I don't know where she is.
We'll worry about that later.
Well, we did have a theory last night that she might be a werewolf. 'Cause she
Oh,
Where?
horrible
She is
theory.
werewolf currently.
Jesus Christ.
That was good. I like that.
Was it?
I know. I appreciate that. That was funny.
Yeah, June makes their way downstairs.
Sure.
I'll say A9 is with Nadria and all that sort of stuff, right?
Oh, A9 probably would have come down with me.
Yeah, A9
Because
will
A9 was in my room because I
I
dragged
was-
him in
I
there.
was-
A9 will
so,
be
yeah.
following you.
It's just like, the second June gets here, I'm like, usher him over, shove coffee in his face.
I have the coffee, and I'm not drinking it.
It's alright. Thanks.
Do you want my one?
I appreciate it.
Oh, just.
Kruger?
Another one?
Well, not for you.
Yeah, sure.
But too much caffeine is bad for the soul.
That's what
You
my.
say,
From experience.
I'll just be like, so, you know that shadowy figure we encountered in the cave place?
Yeah.
Cringe Lord.
terrifying.
Yeah, he's called the Wanderer, and he can change his form at will, as we know. He used to do spy work for the Divine,
Oh.
and then he went insane and started destroying things as he fell under the influence of a now dead god called Ilma.
That's pretty cringy.
Ilma?
Ilma is apparently the god of the insane.
Oh.
His, what fun.
Would anyone know anything about that? Like a Rakir or
roll a religion check for me, please. Or history, actually. Either or. No, you cannot.
17?
With a 17, you have heard of Ilmars the Insane. Usually they're used in conjunction with the celestial bloodbath, being that they were a main instigator. They have a reputation for being almost like a. What's the best way to put this? They're very brutal, but they don't play mind games. Like, it's just sheer brutality. So it's not like a. It's not like on Desir or Volg in that they would try to possess someone or try to, play mind games with them initially. It's really just sheer brutal butchery. Like, they're very known for just chopping people up, kind of doing perverse things, and that's pretty much all you know with a 17, I'd say.
Okay. Oh yeah. I learned that. I learned that in a class. I think that's like that's like the nutso god.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway.
Like you know, chaos, butchery, like savageness, like was a crucial point in like the celestial bloodbath. I think.
I'd be like, currently, I would just like stick fingers in my head. Currently, killed as gods can be. They can't really be killed as long as someone believes in them. In this case, it is probably the Wanderer believes in him. This is a maybe. LeRon says he'll do some looking into it, but currently cut into 1,000,000 pieces, which is good for us. But apparently, maybe if all the nameless few are released, some of them may help in reforming this batshit crazy god. Anyway, the Zeus statue we have can indeed be tracked by followers of Volk.
Oh.
And we cannot stay still now. In other news,
that is not good.
yes, in the other news, to fix it, we can, if someone can, we need a better place to keep it than a backpack. Laurent was not happy that it was being kept in a backpack, nor was he particularly happy that A9 was in the corridor with said backpack.
Well, I was just looking after it.
Yes, but very easily stolen in corridor.
Well, now that you think about it, if you want a better place for it, I can maybe tinker something.
Yes, he suggested something called a bag of holding.
And I can make a bag of holding. It's one of his
Sure.
inventions.
Yeah, if you want to
He'll
try that.
He'll just need to. Does anyone have a bag that they're not using? Just an ordinary bag.
I'll just shove my entire backpack.
No, just a small bag. Like
I have one on the side of my hip that you can have.
may I?
There you go.
And then I think over the course of a short rest, he can turn it into a bag of holding.
Okay, well, short rests are usually about 30 minutes.
Let me
Well, we're having a coffee break, so.
coffee break.
Sure. I'll say that as you're discussing at the table, A9 can get working on making a bag of holding. I will say, though, you would have to sit down for the full 30 minutes. I don't think it makes much sense that you're able to tinker well for something like this when you're walking or on the move.
Yeah, that's fair.
We can just chill here.
Yeah, we're chilling.
Yeah, we'll chill. We'll chill here.
We're waiting for Abelard to sober up.
But you can't run and.
I'm not even that drunk. I'm like tipsy. I'm just like,
I've heard that before, and that's a dangerous game to play.
but it'll be just like, anyway, on other news, so with the Zeus statue, we can get it connected to other planes, like pocket dimensions and such. I'll be like, I'll like send a telegram to Nigeria, and I'll just be like, so Chivoth, maybe we can help get out by linking it to his pocket dimension, and then I'll say, possibly, however, very dangerous trying to link it to other dimensions just to everybody, so maybe instead we'd be just destroying it. So I'll send the telepathic message to Nigeria and just be like, yo,
And then
maybe we
contradict your
can do it.
statement.
And then to the rest of the people, I would just be like, yeah, so if we connect to it, because I didn't say we can connect it to other dimensions, I'll be like, but also really bad idea to do that, kind of.
Man.
Very dangerous without someone who knows what they're doing. But, we can also, in theory, just disable it somehow, but also need someone who knows what they're doing.
So we need like a wizard or something.
Yeah, but we need a wizard that is not influenced by the nameless few,
What
and
about
we can trust, and is not the person that can turn into random people that they have seen,
that?
What's the issue with that?
and used to do espionage for the literal gods.
What about Zula? Zola. What about Zola, the Soulseer?
I think we discovered that, that was literally one of the faces.
Was it?
Yes.
Was Zola?
They did change into... Oh...
They turned into the
No, the Soulseer.
They turned into Arbiter
Yeah,
of this town, and then the Soulseer who was Zola.
Or was it?
Did they turn into? I don't remember them.
I
turning
don't
into
remember
Zola.
if they turned into
I
Zola
don't
or
think
not
they
either.
turned into Zola.
I know that the Arbiter, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not
decide.
sure.
It might have been Rosita-san.
I think.
I can't remember.
I would have to go back and check. I'm
I
gonna
don't
say
think
though,
It was Zola.
I don't remember
Okay.
saying that, and I don't have it in my notes. for
Also,
that.
it's not a short rest. Ano needs to make it. Ano needs to infuse over a long rest, so
Okay.
he can't do that right now.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to just wait?
We just woke up from a long rest.
I'll just be like, No, we are not waiting. We are going to leave this town today.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say you could contact Zola. I don't think I mentioned Zola. I know that I mentioned a couple of the people in Dount, but I'm not sure that I mentioned Zola. So I'm gonna say that you think you could contact Zola. You don't think that.
I
would be
didn't
it.
write down that you mentioned Zola, and I would have written that
Okay.
down if you did. So
I know that I mentioned the Arbiter
Yeah,
and a
I
couple of
I remember,
the
yeah.
gnomish merchants and things like
Yeah,
that. But I don't
yeah.
remember Zola.
Yeah, I think
so-
Zola.
if it was
Yeah,
Zola,
what about Zola?
I would have written it.
She's on her way to like Rumbellium.
Yeah. Rumbellium, not run along. Don't mix them two.
I get my geography confused all the time.
You get your words confused.
Yes.
Yeah.
And can I just like check something? Can I take off my burnt handband and then say the Wanderer on it
Sure.
and get where is the Wanderer?
Okay, give me a second. I'm just gonna check the specifics of what I wrote down.
Wait, the what?
Well, the invisibility ring, it's got other shit on it because I only added some stuff to it, and I can name something and it tells
Magic
me where it
items,
is.
baby.
What about the
That's
weird,
cool.
like, viewing thing?
The scry glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, June's got that.
Yeah, but I need to know where. I don't need like who isn't a. It doesn't work.
Yeah,
It doesn't
I
work
think it
for
has to be a
her, yeah.
location.
Yeah.
That would be too overpowered.
But yeah, whereas scrying it is for people, that's for locations that you can envision in your mind, which makes sense.
Let me see here.
Give me a second. Man of Burning Pursuit.
I mean, if we're not doing anything.
When in active pursuit of a target, the wearer may take an action to utter the name of their target, revealing their most recent location to the user. The function of the ring does not provide the exact location of the target, only the nearest city, town, or notable landmark. If the target of their pursuit is within 60 foot of the wearer, the ring will heat itself and grant its user advantage on all dex checks, even if the charge has already been used on the ring itself.
Okay. I will say, if you say the Wanderer, you watch as it kind of glows for a second, this bright white, and you can see that the inscription of the Wanderer appears on the outside of the ring in like this fine kind of cursive looping script. And you see that as the kind of script for the Wanderer vanishes, you see Lundosa and then Astral Lock as like a comma after.
Mendoza.
Those cities nuts.
What?
No.
Got him.
What?
It's like Bofa.
Oh my god.
Do I know what Lundosa is?
Roll a history check for me, please.
$18.
With an 18, you have heard of Lundosa. It actually is almost a fortress for Luron. It's on the Kingdom of Acheron's side of the Dawn Vale, and it is known for having what's known as an astral lock that tracks movements of the stars and constellations. It's one of the points of great power for the web of magic that is woven over Cathora.
Okay,
You
I'm
know that sometimes the Grimoisian Legion operates out of that area, though the astral lock itself is sacred and is only used by certain individuals that have been given clearance. So,
It's
with
a
an A-
fortress to Luron, right?
yes.
This
So-
is not good.
I am immediately gonna run to like the nearest temple and just start praying. I'm like, I have to go right now.
Wait, what just happened? You just looked at the ring.
So I checked where the Wanderer is, and it's currently in a fortress of one of Luron's most powerful artifacts, and I have to go tell him.
Wait,
Hey, buddy, did you have a coffee?
Yep. Immediately, I finish the
shot.
coffee and just start sprinting
Avalon, where are you going?
to a temple.
God.
I feel
Which
like
one?
Gilbert maintaining his promise, like, sprints and follows
Sure.
Avalon.
As you kind of race out of the door, you collide with some of the farmers that are just kind of getting up, and the merchants that are trying to pull their wares. You kind of push past them, and you can hear it, "Hey, what the hell!" and all these kind of exclamations as you push past them. You eventually make your way to the temple to Sul that you had been in a couple of sessions ago. You can see that there are a couple of people that are actually scattered around there now, so it's not as deserted as it once was. You can see there are farmers with their heads and their hats kind of pulled low as they're bowing, kind of praying to Sul for good harvest, for help with their crops. And you kind of burst in, Dilbert, hot on your heels. Is everybody else following, or you're just...
At a very comfortable walking pace.
Did you want to like go and sell some of this stuff? I mean, if he's doing like religious stuff, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
If
Hey,
he's
Nine.
doing like religious stuff.
Hey, Nine, you want to come with? Well, I just realized I cannot make the bag right now. I'm going to need to do it next rest. So, yes, why not? Okay. Wait. We should probably look for May. Like, is no one concerned that Maylin is not here?
I'm not concerned.
I open the door to the tavern that we're in. May!
Maylin! Can I make a perception check to look for Maylin?
Sure.
I'm hoping that May just comes to us.
6.
6. Can't see her.
May?
Give me a second. Have to get
From
up
like
the character
behind
sheet.
you, like.
But like, I mean, sure she's gullible to sleep outside, but like she would not go far away from Nadra, I think.
You're calling for Maylin?
Yeah.
Okay. I will say that you watch as a figure kind of, I would say about 70 feet from you, just kind of turns towards you at the sound of you calling. I rolled a natural 20 plus 5, so apparently Maylin has godlike hearing. Kind of turns towards you, kind of, you watch as they wave to you. They're kind of in the middle of a field, and then kind of begins to head your way.
May!
How was the night?
Not quite up to you yet.
How was the night?
What? Oh, where did you
I
find
gotta
her?
remember what Malin's voice sounds like. I actually don't know.
Very energetic and yeah.
I point out towards the
Do you want to
field.
be Malin for a second?
Squinting.
Okay. I'll tell you. Hang on. Give me a second. I'll write down what.
Let me.
Yeah.
You
be
see that
Maylin.
blob?
I've got to get into the zone.
Ah.
Squint a little more.
Why is that?
70 foot. It's not that far.
No, it's not.
We've
I'm-
got bad eyesight, okay? We've just
I
been in the
technically
dark.
have great eyesight, but
Oh. Well, I'm just giving you
70
my
feet is
advice.
like, it's a long way, but
I have
you-
like 120 feet dark vision. So.
I wasn't expecting to
Same.
roll so well.
Oh, there she is. Hi, May. What are you doing?
Give me a second and I'll tell you what I'm doing.
Just wait, I
Just
have
hit
to
the
write
pause
it
button
down.
on that.
May looks weird today. May looks a little more disheveled than usual.
Is her hair like frizzier for some reason, or am I just? No,
Did it rain last night?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know. I was in such a deep sleep.
Would you know?
I was asking.
I'm not even there. I'm fully
Yeah,
confused.
Nadra's not even there either. Nadra's not there.
Dilbert just like
Dilbert is in Dilbert's never been to a church or any kind of religious location before.
I am like a solid minute behind the both of you. I am.
Yeah.
I'm literally in the temple with you.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm running to like the immediate, like, closest place. And I'm like lighting incense and shit and then like going
Dilbert's-
immediately to
Okay.
meditation.
Dilbert's just kind of following you and mimicking all of your actions
Right.
because he has no idea what's going on.
What if Dilbert goes around and blows out the incense?
That's a Dilbert move.
Dilbert looks around and sees that there's like candles everywhere and just starts like he like lights his finger on fire and just starts lighting them all one by one.
Okay. Maylin eventually reaches you.
May.
Were you not? Where were you? You weren't like at the
Oh,
inside for
I
coffee.
was just outside for a little bit. So I was like, guys.
Yeah.
So in the wheat field, right? It was really weird. So like, I was just like that because like Nadra told me to go outside, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll go. Like, I guess.
What do you mean? Like outside? Like before?
No, this
No,
is
this
not
is
part
like-
of the story. You're
this is like-
sidetracking.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
this is
sorry,
like,
sorry.
This was like yesterday. It was great. I was outside with Kildor. Like, don't even worry about it. Like, we were. Yeah, me and Kildor, we like had a nap, but it's okay. I'm fine. Like you see, like my hair is Malin's hair is probably like
why it's so disheveled is because I'm gonna say Malin slept outside with Cooldoor, just for fun.
Cooldoor from like over the shoulder.
Looking more feral.
Malin's used to this, like, I pretend that I'm Meg and I know Malin's backstory. Malin's used to this anyway, so she's fine.
Meg lived in the forest for ages with.
Yeah, so Malin's fine.
Yeah,
Malin,
that's true.
That's fine.
Anyway, so I woke up this morning and Quildor was like kind of gone. I did see him like a little bit over, so I ran over to a wheat field and I saw, you know, when we nearly got arrested.
Oh yeah, with the weird blight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that again.
Oh no.
I take out another jar with more of it, I guess. Malin probably took out a little jar.
Wait, did you ask for permission this time?
It's okay. I didn't destroy an entire wheat field like you did. I just got the little
This
bit.
is Nadria coming out
Yeah.
as Malin.
Damn, Malin.
Savage.
Hey.
Shit.
Crossing.
I'm trying.
Malin's just gonna go like blind again.
Anyway, so as I was there, the spirits were like talking to me, and they kind of said that there was like some sort of parasite or something, which is like really stressful because I really want to fix it because my house, and I want to make sure that the forest that I was in was okay. So I might. Are you guys leaving?
I mean, not. I mean, we'll probably head to. Which one's which again?
You're heading to Runalong.
Runalong. I always confuse.
I believe, unless you guys.
Yeah,
Unless we
Runalong,
wanna change to
Runalong,
Rebellion.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna go to Ronald maybe like either today or tomorrow.
Yeah. See, the thing is, right, Runalong, like, didn't you guys say that there was lots of like technology and stuff there? That's
Oh hell yeah.
yeah. See, that's
Oh hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Well, you know, we're gonna
Oh,
see.
yeah.
Well, we were saying we're gonna maybe hopefully see Zola there or some other powerful mage because we gotta
definitely in character. Zola is actually in Rebellion, not in Runalong. Once again,
Kruger's an idiot.
That is actually true, but
That's not in character, that's just me just fucking around.
See, this is why I get confused with the R's. I know the two major cities that start with R, and one's here in the Dawnvale, and one's like far down to the.
I mean, there's not many cool people up there. The text is the coolest thing there.
Yeah.
Dwarves. Dwarves, Grimoisian, Legion, Capital. Yes, I know what they are. Just confuse the names. Anyway, yes.
yeah. So honestly, I
It's
I
cool.
don't think
I'm just like,
that I would be like it'll
Yeah.
be
Yeah,
good for me to go
I
there
think it-
anyways because I need to stay here with the plants to try and fix them. So if I go to a place with like the technology and stuff, it's like not really like I
hey,
don't
honestly,
really
Boo,
need it.
that sounds toxic. Sometimes you can't fix them. Sometimes you can't fix them. But I'm pleased that you're trying.
Well, I would really like to because my home is on the line. So and Quildor's.
Well, if
Kudos
you
just
ever,
kind of foaming at the mouth.
I'll never get over that.
if your home ever breaks down, you've got a home on the horse trail that we sort of have. Movable home.
Yeah, but I really think that I would prefer to stay here for a little while so that I can try and focus on that sort of parasite thing that the spirits were telling me about yesterday.
That's chill.
No, that's I mean, we'll miss you, but that's understandable.
I'll be here, probably.
Okay.
We come back to this corpse.
Plot twist. Malin died.
It was Kuldor!
I don't think you guys. I don't think you understand. I would die.
Malin like embedded, like the tree sort of like
Malin
growing
is
into
the
her.
scarecrow in the field.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like the
God.
tree, the roots growing to the
Mm.
room.
Cool.
Really brutal.
What the fuck?
Well, if we see any more of this blighty parasite stuff, we'll be sure to get rid of it.
Aw.
With permission, of course.
Yeah, no cutting down lots of wheat. We've learnt our lesson.
Yes, we learned our lesson. Yes,
Very much.
Not happening again.
I don't think you learned your lesson, but I also think that the lessons that you learn will be far more valuable than not cutting down wheat. I think that's like one of wheat's main purposes, is to be cut down.
In one ear out.
Hey Malin, have a great time.
Do you want us to say anything to the others?
Oh yeah, lol.
I mean, they can come if they want. I'll just like be here still. Like
Okay.
they can come.
Well,
Do you want us to say goodbye if we don't come back?
But Kruger just said that you weren't leaving right now.
yeah, Abelard ran into a church, I think. So,
Oh.
well,
Melee?
well, alright, if you're gonna if you're gonna be like just still in down, we'll
Yeah.
sort of say goodbye before we go.
Yeah, for a little bit.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go see Osan, the blacksmith, sell this and sell that.
It's in like a bundle right now.
Yeah, I'm pointing to the bundle. And then I don't know, spa day. That's right, spa day.
I lean across to Kruger. I'm not sure that we're gonna remember. We did forget about Malin at breakfast, and
I asked. No one seemed to care, though.
and then we forgot.
Can
very
Maylin
quickly.
roll to see if she notices this?
Yeah. Sure.
Malin's got
Malin
amazing.
has a 15 for passive wisdom
Oh.
as like a
Oh, I passed
perception,
perception's
so I'm
15.
gonna say you're standing right next to Malin, so unless you've moved away, Malin can probably hear.
Like 5 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys have like the bacon and stuff for breakfast?
Just eggplant. Mm.
Oh,
And coffee, just coffee.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
She
What did we
smells it in
trick
your breath.
Malin to think? was-
Bacon.
We
But what did he say it was?
Eggs
No.
were eggplant.
Eggs is eggplant, and that's why.
I see.
yeah, well, we did make them eat. We made them eat bacon or something.
It was a
didn't we?
weird vegetable. It was like a delicacy that we said.
I just remember that we made Malin eat meat. That's
Yep.
right. That was like early. That was ages ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
This happened. What?
I think this happened
Maylin
before
is a
you.
vegan.
Was this
and
not when I was?
Oh,
here?
yeah, you
I
were
don't
here.
think
So
so.
fun.
they bacon.
Bacon and eggs.
Yeah. That was like session 4 or 3.
No, I think it was
No, I
like
joined
1.
session 3.
It was like session 1 or 2.
It was. Damn.
It was really early.
I don't think it was session 1. It must have been session 2.
Yeah. I mean, Kruger was going to tell Maylin, but then
Kruger
Nad-
forgot.
No, Nadria did a little
Okay.
just glare.
Tell her now
Yeah.
as we're leaving.
Oh, don't.
By the way,
Just by the by, you like.
you ate meat.
Yeah.
Your morals, you already corrupted them. Have fun.
Bye.
Oh my god.
You
Oh
have
my
murdered
God,
and
no.
eaten their flesh, but you know, circle of life.
Yeah, you're trying to
Justify,
That's
yeah.
what you go.
The justification. Okay, so you guys have this discussion with Maylin. We're going to go back to Dilbert and Abelard. You guys are now in the church. What would you like to do?
I am panicking, lighting incense around me and like trying to like get in connection with Leron again. I'm just like, please, 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 please.
Dilbert's also gonna pray, but to the only god that he actually cares about, which is the god of fire.
Okay.
After like a minute passes, I'm gonna be there standing in the doorway looking at these two fucking what the fuck's going on.
Who's not religious.
You can see all of this incense, like the scent is heady as soon as you walk in. There's like farmers who are covering their mouths with like cloth and everything as this circle of incense is like burning around Abelard. You're standing in the center, kind of kneeling, praying.
Yeah,
As soon as you close your eyes, you wait for a second, and then you're slingshot back into that same kind of cosmic void that you're in before. And Luron eventually kind of appears graceful with like long limbs as he approaches from inside the void itself.
Is it his divine form or is it?
It is divine form, so it's not his human form.
Okay.
I apologize for my appearance. I was not expecting another commune with you so soon.
Yeah, this is emergency. So I got a magic item thing that allows me to see where, or like ask, say a name, and it tells me where they are. And I asked where the Wanderer was, and the Wanderer is in Lundosa by the Astrolock. I was like sailing like really good.
Calm down.
No, you've got a vein. That's
Luron places another hand on you. You feel yourself calming at the touch of your god, and it kind of settles for a second. This is I'm not going to lie to you, Abelard. This is extremely concerning. The Astral Lock is a very important, let's say, a very important artifact that was created by me to attempt to harness the power for select individuals from the stars themselves, my domain. And you're certain that they're at Lundosa.
Well, I mean, it's, as accurate as a magic item can be. The magic item did say Lundosa Astrolock. So,
Kind of pause for a second. Very well, I suppose I will have to investigate.
I will
Do
see.
you have a form that you had last seen the Wanderer take?
The last form we saw him in was a hooded individual with smoke. He turned into a couple of figures. An arbiter, a Sulcia, general figures in the Grimnosian Legion. But they may have seen someone else. They have been a different form. I will see if I can make my way there at some point to investigate when I get a chance. But
I would appreciate it, but I would say the path will be dangerous, to be certain. There are many ways to get to Lundosa. Generally, people tend to favor transportation circles. I would say that if you were to go on foot, it would take you a considerable amount of time, one which we cannot spare at this point. So
Okay.
if you can make your way to a transportation circle that would take you to Lundosa, perhaps it would be a good idea.
I'll push my way onto Brummelorm. It's the nearest major cities. I will have them hopefully.
So Ranelorm should have
And we
a
can go.
way to get there.
Yes, we will deal with stuff we could deal with in Brummelorm,
I
and we'll do
will-
it post-haste.
I will investigate. There is no cause for concern
Okay.
now. I will investigate and I will get back to you as soon as I can.
Thank you,
for
my
letting
lord.
me know.
All good.
You can see that his expression is darkening by the second. It's almost stormy and it's angrier than you'd ever seen. It's not directed at you.
Mm.
Obviously, it's directed at the Wanderer or whoever is at the Astral Lock. Bless you.
Try
Oh.
not to.
Whoever is at the Astral Lock, and you can see that he's concerned. And after a second, the hand glows on your shoulder. This is a buff of sorts. It will last you a day. Unfortunately, I'm not able to grant you any longer at this stage, given that I am not in the same plane as you now, where we speak. But take this with you. It should guard you on your journey to Runnel.
Thank you.
Obviously, it'll only last a day, but you do get a temporary buff to hit points. So that'll be only 5 extra hit points.
So 510 HP.
But it'll just last a day.
It's cool.
Very well. We will meet again soon, Abelard. I'll let you know anything that I've seen.
Thank you, my
Appreciate
lord.
the work that you're doing.
Thank you.
And you are is still troubled. He kind of melds back into the void behind him, and you're immediately slingshot back into your body.
Alright, like immediately wake up and be like, point. I get Nadria and I get Dilbert. Alright, you two head to the arbiter's office and get some reward money. I'm gonna go buy us a carriage.
Dilbert has set up 4 candles around him in like just a random arrangement, and is also attempting to pray, which he has never done before.
Okay.
Can I make a religion check?
Yeah,
or
roll a
something?
religion check, please.
Nat 20, you literally commune with a god of fire. Like, what the
That'll be a 9.
With a 9, you're attempting to copy Abelard. You can't quite make out what Abelard's saying or exactly what he's doing. You've just seen him light a circle of incense around him and kind of kneel and just pray. You try and do the same thing to Maya, and you do feel your body sort of heat up for a second, so there's kind of warmth that's encompassing you. You can faintly smell smoke, though you're not sure if it's from Abelard, the incense, or just from attempting to commune with Maya. You'd think something's worked, but no kind of direct
It
conversation.
could also be placebo. Just
Yeah.
because he's like,
You just
"Oh,
think
it's the
you're smelling
candlelight. It's
smoke."
just the candles around me. Dilbert goes, cool, and then just stands up and walks out.
No, wait. From behind Dilbert, could I I'm standing here seeing this. I'm so done with it. Can I call out Dilbert's name and like Dilbert as like
roll a.
Deception.
I'll say yeah. Roll a deception check.
Do I roll for perception or is that just?
Just what is it?
19.
I'm not even gonna
You definitely hear what you think is Dilbert.
Dilbert goes,
You can hear on the distance this faint Dilbert. Dilbert.
Dilbert looks around.
You can hear Nadria kind of affecting their voice to be a little bit deeper, to seem more like the images of Maya that you'd seen in the Crimalt.
Well, I see that.
Well,
Or-
no. You'd seen images of Maya in the
Yeah,
Crimalt, knowing him to be kind of a burly, huge, intimidating figure. So they kind of, with their ability to shape you, kind of change their or affect their vocal cords to seem like it's not Nadria's voice.
That's awesome.
Change
Dilbert like really like he goes like really concentrates and closes his eyes, trying to like do like trance like all the other magical people.
You're
in the
focusing
party
so
do.
hard, you feel a twinge in your skull of like too much force, too much focus.
He gets a headache.
Yeah, you just splitting pain across your eyes.
Is that little lizard going to take a shit on the ground?
Dilbert
Looks
wakes up, he's a
constipated.
little bit dizzy, and he kind of just goes like, "Why do you do this?"
Yo, you alright there?
I think so.
What? What happened?
I felt really warm for a second, and I look around and there's like even more cats just lit up around me. Like I mean,
I'm fucked around with you so much.
and then someone like called my name. I don't know. It was weird. I don't know if it was cool or if I'm terrified. Yeah, that's stupid.
That's so cool.
Best experience with religion.
Jesus Christ.
I love your dynamic, you two. It's so good.
Nadria becomes your patron.
I just pray and Nadri's always right there.
Please.
Eldritch Blast. Nadria has to like get in there.
Go behind me and kind of like.
Roll a performance check. Okay, as Dilbert's been fucked with, what would you like to do for the rest of you?
Well, I just go do what Avalon.
Okay, so
Yeah, I will follow Dilbert and listen to him tell me about
Yeah, we're having this conversation about the things. That
Yeah, I literally
Okay.
have them go get the reward money. I'm gonna go get a carriage and the horses.
Can I just add like Dilbert like squeezes his eyes so hard that he starts to see those weird like colours that float around in your eyes.
Yup.
And he takes that as like
the
vision.
God.
But anyway, yeah, go on.
Alright, I'll say we'll shift back to Kruger and June. You guys are heading off to sell your wares.
Yes. I reckon we'll, because we just got this. You
Yeah.
got any other weapons you want us? We could have sold your bow if you didn't frickin' throw it away.
It was an emotional sort of like metaphor as well as a physical.
I mean, I get that, but like, gold.
Yeah, I get that, but I've already broken it, so I'm gonna stick with my my
Alright.
line. I think you should take the lead on this one. I think you've met him before.
Yeah, Osan. Alright, follow me, and I'll lead A9, Miss Elf, and June to Osan and his blacksmithy.
Okay, hang on, I need to find out what he sounded like. I think he was southern. Fuck.
I can't remember what
I
it sounded
haven't
like.
gone through and written down the accents yet, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I should have written it down.
Add an extra column.
I will be. Give me a second. I will be.
I don't expect you to do that. I should have written it down.
I will.
But I have not. I'm
What
gonna
have we
say. No. I feel like he was southern. I think
Southern are good vibes
Hey,
anyway.
just retcon it. He's southern now.
He's southern.
I do this all the time. I'm pretty sure Busby was originally from the north, and then I was like, no, he's a
north.
himbo now.
From the north.
They're pretty
He's a
close
himbo.
accents, to be fair.
From the north.
No, they're not.
Busby from the north.
And then
Protect
it's
the wall
sort
from
of
the
like,
White
My name's
but
Jon
it's
Snow.
like
My name's
it's like a little more nasally for north, I think.
north.
King of the North.
From the north.
North.
Alright.
King in the north.
My name's
Jon
Busby,
Snow.
King of the North.
You go Busby is Jon Snow now.
Busby.
That's Mance
King
Raider.
of the north.
Oh,
My name's Mance Raider, King of the North. We know, Mance, we know.
Okay, I'm gonna say I feel like he was southern. I feel like that makes sense. Okay, so you make your way back to the blacksmith.
Just dragging this super massive, long, and heavily awkward glaive. Like,
You're kind of dragging it along the kind of cobbled streets of town. People are looking at you. This kind
Sorry.
of a large glaive that's making this horrible scraping noise as you kind of push past people that are beginning to sell their wares and things like that.
Can I attempt to lift the back of the glaive?
Sure. We'll say roll a strength check for it. The DC will be low because you're both carrying it. So.
But I am also carrying the knapsack, I should
Ah, yeah,
mention.
okay. Yeah. Roll a.
Just
Yeah.
flat?
Roll just a flat strength check for me, please.
16.
With a 16, I'll say it's relatively easy.
Okay,
You guys
cool.
can kind of hoist it in between you two, kind of like you're carrying like a plank of wood.
Nice.
You guys eventually make your way to the blacksmith. You can see that Osan is in. The doors are open. There's only one forge on at the moment. You can see that the apprentice is kind of working away at what appears to be a large axe, or at least the head of an axe.
Cool.
Osan is kind of watching over her shoulder, kind of pointing out and explaining. You can see gestures, kind of explaining how you're supposed to make the blade into like a triangle, so you have the release on either side. Begins to kind of explain that, and you guys walk in at that point.
Osan!
Hey there, little dude, what's up?
Hey, we're back. We came back from a big adventure. And look, we got this.
and I'll kind of just try to hold up the glaive by myself and then kind of pass it to him.
Looks at it in shock and easily takes it from your hand, kind of spanning in
Yeah,
between
thanks.
his kind of huge hands. Almost looks perfectly sized for him. Kind of begins to manipulate it, swap it around. I'll get you guys to stand back for just a second, and kind of swings it slightly. It looks effortless. This is a nice weapon. Where the hell did you get this?
From the Chronicle.
Oh.
It was wielded by a big orange bearded devil man.
Yeah, that sums it up pretty
so
well.
this is and kind of hoists it in front to the side. This is like a demon weapon.
It's just a weapon he used.
It originally belonged to a demon. We don't believe it's infused with anything except what is naturally occurring in their plane, not cursed or such.
Right. Okay. Well,
That's a good
give me a
point.
second. I'll have a look at it, and you want to see. If you'd like to follow me, and kind of waves a hand over to you.
We have other stuff after.
Okay. Well, I'll have a
Cool.
look at it for sure.
I pull June aside just real quick and whisper,
I don't think he'll be interested in heads.
He's a smithy. The craftspeople will at least offer.
He's a blacksmith, not a leather worker.
Will at least offer. Things have weird uses.
Okay.
and then follow.
Right. He leads you over to what appears to be a large U-shaped desk. It's covered in soot and ash, and you can see that there are massive kind of chunks taken out of it where it appears that a blade has kind of struck it.
Tough day at work, huh?
There's an anvil. Do you say that to him?
Yeah, jokingly.
Oh, not exactly. I sometimes. Well, let's say that you need some different types of surfaces to test a blade and whether or not it's gonna pass through something smoothly, especially if you're, in a place like this where people need to cut down trees and all that.
True.
So, I did my best.
Fair play, lad.
And you want to see points over. I have got these massive enchanted wood blocks though that are, taking the place of the actual desk itself. You can see the desk is actually was once very well made. It's like it's not ornate by any means, but it is sturdy, and it's obvious that whoever's made it is a practiced crafts person, carpenter. You can see that on the desk itself there are lots of chunks of blades, things that have been broken, kind of put back together. there are kind of veins of gold going through silver that have kind of melded them together and things like that.
Sort of like the Japanese art thing.
Yeah, I forget what it's called. It's like kitsugi or something.
My brain's telling me like Itsuyagi.
I
Or maybe
don't
that's the
know,
tree one.
kintsugi.
Yeah,
Kintsugi.
Kitsugi. That sounds familiar.
Can you do a quick Google for my own curiosity
I did. I was correct.
of what it's called when they grow trees on trees?
Trees on trees.
Yeah.
Oh, like I saw. Like, oh no, I did know that. Oh,
When they
2019
grow
kind of knew.
trees on trees?
Yeah. It's like apparently it's like a challenge to see how many trees you can like consecutively grow on top of each other.
Hmm.
How the fuck do you grow a tree on a tree?
Yeah, you're asking me.
Nope. No.
I don't know. The only
I've seen it happen.
daisugi.
Daisugi. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
That translates to literally tree on tree.
I don't know.
Probably Japanese.
You can see on the desk there's this what appears to be a monocle of sorts, almost like an appraiser for a jeweler. However, it's much bigger and kind of has various shutters that appear to kind of almost like a camera that you can kind of shift into to pinpoint various different focal lengths and things. You watch as he kind of pulls it up to his head. It's very finely crafted and almost intricate in the way that it kind of marks each of the lengths, and he kind of looks down at the blade itself, kind of runs it along the actual glaive, I forget what it's called, the
Pommel.
Haft?
maybe.
Which bit? Can you
Yeah, which
explain it in
bit?
some other words?
Um,
Is it part of the metal?
we'll say it's like the actual pole part of it. There's
Yeah,
a
like
word for it.
It's a haft.
Okay, a half.
Handle.
Yeah.
Just long handle.
That bit, yeah. The handle of the glaive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. And looks back up at you. This is very, very nicely made. Seems like it's dwarven in origin. I can see that there is a mark on it that looks like it's
Bit shocking to me, honestly. I thought it would be far more like package deal with the demon.
Well, maybe with the storeroom that we were in, they found something that was
Absolutely
nice.
makes sense. just
Yeah.
surprised.
I didn't even think of that. Like, that would have been cool if it was like a devil or
Yeah.
glaive. That would be cool.
Well, if you look at it here and kind of passes it over to you, and you can see the massive monocle, the jeweler's appraiser that he kind of passes to you. He points out what appears to be a small mark that's actually made at the base closest to the actual haft of the glaive on the blade itself. Appears to be a maker's mark. And you watch as he kind of points out below the maker's mark, there appears to be some sort of inscription written on it in Infernal. I don't think you speak Infernal.
No.
You speak Infernal?
Let me just double check that real quick, but I believe I do.
Yeah, because I think
You're a
it's...
tiefling. You should.
Yeah, it
You
comes to
guys
info.
do Infernal. I do Abyssal.
Yeah.
Just find the
I do the
languages
opposite
bit.
of whichever one you
Yeah, I
guys have.
speak Infernal.
Oh, hey, June, look at that.
Points it out to you. Well, as you can see here, this is... Well, I don't read Infernal myself, but I think there might have been some sort of claiming here for whoever the devil was.
Ah, yes.
It says.
You can see that the actual inscription is a little bit chipped, but it just says God Butcher.
Oh,
This one is God Butcher.
that's a rad name.
Well, I don't know if that was the weapon's name. I do know... He kind of pauses for a second. Let me see, actually, if he does know. Well, I do know that there is a individual that in folklore used to be called the God Butcher, but I'm assuming it might just be an imitation of them. I don't imagine they'd...
Who's the God Butcher?
Kind of pauses. Do you not, like, read folklore and stuff like that? It was
Either plays or graphic novels or fairy tales incorporated. Nothing like that.
Dad, it's art.
Well, the God Butcher was a minor deity eventually. Started out as a yawn for the Grothkin.
Oh, what? Sorry.
A yawn?
Okay. I thought it was gonna be like real metaphorical Viking started out as a yawn.
That would be cool.
Mm.
Started out
use
as a yawn and eventually made a name for himself in the celestial bloodbath by, chopping up the bad gods in behalf of the divine barrier and all that. So
awesome.
Did the God Butcher chop up the one god into a million pieces?
kind of pauses for a second. We'll see if he knows. You mean Ilmars?
I believe that's what I mean, yes.
Then I believe so. It's been a while since I read The God Butcher, but kind of makes a lot of
I did remember hearing about that. That he
inspiration
was cut to
for
shreds.
us. Yeah.
Confuses me more than anything.
Well, the God Butcher originally had an axe. So I don't know why they would have a
Maybe-
glaive.
Maybe
But,
he's trying to. Maybe the devil was just trying to be as cool as like, oh, I can be the next God Butcher, but clearly not. And then I'll just.
It would be weird for an infernal individual to wanna,
Yeah.
emulate
Yeah.
the God Butcher, given that it was a divine individual that eventually became a minor deity and sort of a guardian for the prime pantheon.
Maybe
so-
he's a bit fucked up now. I imagine most things like that would mess you up a little bit.
What? The
Anyhow,
God Butcher?
Yeah.
Nah.
He just calls himself the God Butcher for his friends and stuff.
Yeah, because he butchered evil gods. That's what my son just said.
Oh, that's true. He did butcher the evil ones, and that makes it.
That makes
Think
it so
think
much
about
better.
it. Think about it. They're called the Nameless Few for a reason. That's because they were the Nameless Many. But then the God Butcher came along and made them the Nameless Few.
That's true. You're spitting facts right now.
Son looks between you both.
Am I right? I
I
think I'm right.
guess if that's what you want to.
I reckon that's a good interpretation.
Say.
I'm sticking with it.
If anything, he made them the nameless a lot more many when he cut them up into a million pieces.
That's also true.
So maybe we should change the name.
The nameless many pieces.
I don't really think it works like that. They're the nameless few. You guys don't really read a lot of
I'm not-
folklore and stuff, do you?
June's being sarcastic.
I didn't go to church
Church.
or chapels or what's the word?
Temples?
Temples. That's the word.
Hamlet.
Well,
Or temples.
She's
Really?
trouble.
Like
Kind of scratches his head. I would have thought you'd be interested in it because, well, this is a Grothkin tale.
well,
He
it's
was
not-
one of us, and
it's-
kind of
Mm.
looks down at your sword. I would have
What
thought
if
it at
God
least hold
was
some.
one of us?
Have you met my dad?
Can't say I have.
Exactly. Trust me, I wasn't really brought up in a household where it was just like, oh, I want to learn about the Grothkin history, Dad. No, son, that's poppycock. We've got more important things to worry about.
Hey, Kruger. That's super cool.
He looks at you concerned for a second and then pauses. Well, I might have a book around here if you want to
Oh.
read something about our history.
That would be awesome, because the only kind of history I know is secondhand from Grigate when I was
Well,
helping him.
Grigate's a fucking idiot. He didn't read either. And you can watch he goes
He
over
was,
to...
now that you mention it, I never did see him with any sort of blueprints or carving, or rubbings or anything. He just sort of freehanded everything.
Exactly. He's not as inventive as me either.
But
and
he
he
did
watches, he
make-
points a thumb over to the hand cannon on the desk with the
June!
nails.
That's what I was talking about before.
Wow. That's really cool.
Wow.
Wow.
He comes back eventually after rooting around in this massive bookcase. You watch as he kind of wipes a massive hand over this soot-covered book. It's probably about this big, and it's incredibly thick. And the as he passes it to you, it's definitely heavy, but it's not an issue for you, obviously, to pick it up.
Strong boy.
The cover itself has lots of kind of giant inscriptions that are kind of in this leather-bound book kind of carved into it. And as you touch it, you watch as the letters that were embossed in begin to raise and kind of become raised against the actual leather itself.
Is it all written in giant?
It is all written in giant.
That's
Perfect.
beautiful,
Well,
Kruger.
I'm not sure if you can read it, but
No, and I relay. I'll like flip to the first page and then I'll just read it out in perfect giant for him. Like.
Hey, Kruger, could you read it in common?
I read like the first 3 sentences in common just for you. Just like,
Thank
oh,
you.
Oh, sorry. I got carried away.
I actually haven't written it all yet. But essentially, the first couple of pages, it's like a forward. You can see that they give you an index of all the different stories in there. So there's Vilgor, the World Strider. There's
Now I can actually use the information from
there's
the
the
document
God
you sent me
Butcher.
so long ago.
Yep, there's the God Butcher. You can see that there's also a section that's dedicated to the history of giants. If you would like, I can read that out.
Yes, go for it. Ooh. Guys, fat lord done.
I can read it's just the basic giant mythology, but there is a section at the end that kind of details what a yon is. If you can read in giant, obviously, it's mostly like a collection of fairy tales, or at least folklore tales. Give me a second, I will get this up and I will read out basic giant mythology for you guys.
And that's why fairies don't have tails anymore.
Oh my god.
I cut them off.
For stories. That would be pretty, like, metal. I'm not going to talk to you because I don't want to distract you. I was, like, I was, what is it called? Like, padding out just the audio.
Now you're about to
Okay.
learn like
I don't
badass
know
as fuck.
synonyms for words. I don't know words.
What's your favorite word?
I don't know.
That's a good choice.
That's
Personally-
3 words.
That's gonna say that's technically 3 words.
Can't count either.
Alright, let's get into it.
Yep.
Amidst the turmoil and brutality of the War for Holy Blood, also known as the Celestial Civil War, amongst other names, the tides of war were beginning to shift in favour of the Nameless Few. The god of justice and victory, Aten, had previously sworn his neutrality for the duration of the Celestial Civil War, after fearing his involvement may unjustly tip the scales of the battle. Seeing the atrocities committed by their opposition, however, Aten swore his sword to the side of his sister, Keel, and joined the fray as a member of the Divine Barrier. Keel, the goddess of war and storms, had been growing desperate in her attempts to stave off the Nameless Few, knowing the numbers of her opposition were far greater than her own, though she had not given in to creating humanoids or creatures to defend the realm against the threat of these celestial traders. On the eve of the assault on Yalagor by the Nameless Few and the creatures made by these betrayer gods, Keel and Aten were analysing possible strategies and tactics to overwhelm the enemy. The two gods were visited by Elias, the god of sight, communication, and prophecy, who had remained unusually silent and bereft of prophecies that would help either side in achieving victory. Elias spoke of the great deeds that would be done by the two siblings, the sacrifices made, and the war that they would ultimately win. After receiving word of various points of great magical power within the realm, and fragments left behind by the defeated first planar titans in the primordial reckoning, and redistributed by Zarahan the Great Weaver, Keel and Aten ventured to the ends of the world, and back again to fulfill Elias's prophecies and bring an end to the war. Collecting these fragments, the two siblings decided not to absorb these powers themselves, but to instead create their own defenders of the realm, imbuing them with divine power and favour. Thus, the giants were born. Taking influence from their titanous fragments, these humanoid guardians took the forms of their surrounding landscapes: fire, frost, storm, metal, cloud, and stone. During the War for Holy Blood, however, one battalion of Grothkin came into contact with the belligerent betrayer gods of the Nameless Few and their corrupt allies. A section of the metal giants were swayed by the promise of power, prestige, and godhood, corrupting them to believe that their original purpose as defenders of the realm was misplaced, and that their allegiances should lie with the Nameless Few. This group of giants splintered off from their belief that Keel, Aten, and the allies of the Divine Barrier were righteous instead believing them to be selfish and controlling in their attempts to prohibit the Nameless Few from gaining more power and dominating the Pantheon. One commander in particular became a staunch protector and follower of these betrayed gods, Morok. A ferocious warrior, Morok was known for his vicious actions and savagery on the battlefield, quickly ascending the ranks of the Nameless Few and becoming a trusted ally to these betrayer forces. Eventually, once Morok had proven himself to be a defender of the beliefs of the Nameless Few, they bestowed upon him the ability to ascend to minor godhood, joining their forces as a celestial being. Despite the betrayal of Morok and his loyal battalion of metal giants, however, with the help of the giants, or as they were named by Akil and Aiden, the Grothkin, the war for Holy Blood was won by the Divine Barrier. Following the war for Holy Blood, the Grothkin commanders were rewarded for their assistance and commitment to the cause of their creators. Whilst all battle commanders were rewarded handsomely for their achievement and support with riches, some were also granted a noble status amongst other Grothkin. Some, who went above and beyond the call of duty, were offered the ability of ascension to minor godhood. Two giants in particular were chosen for this honour, Yali and Hunavalk, who became the gods of wintertime and summertime respectively. The Grothkin were given free rein to roam across the realm and establish their empires, becoming a powerful force that dominated Cthulhu. And that's the basic giant mythology for you all.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, your gods made dragons, but the giants became gods. Mad flex.
I mean, dragons are pretty cool.
Um,
Dragons can breathe fire.
There also is a section on structures of Grothkin clans. I'm assuming...
I'm not gonna read that out.
I'm gonna say you probably wouldn't, but it is in there for you as well.
Oh, I can finally now Kruger can actually know shit. This is so good. You have no idea how hard it is to play dumb. Well, actually, no, it's pretty easy.
So you see that there's lots of different collections of stories. I will eventually pass off the folklore that I've got here. I've only got about 5 done, but I'll send them to you when I finish.
Thank you. Wow. I'll go into my coin pouch and I'll get out 1, 2, 3, 4. Is 5 enough? Do you want more?
You're trying to pay me for it? I was just
It's like this is yours.
no. I have another one that I've spent my whole life reading these kind of stories. I would like to pass it on to somebody who is as interested in our culture and wants to learn about it as you are. So, as long as you promise to take good care of it, it's all yours.
Yeah. Of course. Thanks, Osan. Just scrolling through and looking at some the fairy tales and looking at the title of the God Butcher and trying to read about that. You have no idea. My parents would not let me have any of this kind of crap in the house. It's so awesome.
I mean, I don't mean to be disrespectful or anything, but parents kind of sound a little bit closed-minded, so I'm hoping that this will help you to
They're a bit
fill in the gaps of knowledge that maybe Grugate has been neglecting teaching you about our history.
You know Grugate. He ain't exactly the sharpest chisel in the woodshed.
Looking kind of dumb. Finger and a thumb.
Well,
So true.
well, glad that I could help out. As long as you, enjoy it, then I consider it job well done.
Thank you.
You're lucky you guys caught me at a good time and kind of hefts the glaive onto the table again.
Oh yeah. How much can we get for that?
Do you want it?
Of course I want it. I mean, there's plenty of things that I can do with a weapon as amazing as this. So, let's say... Kind of things for a second. Give me a second. I'm just gonna have a look at...
Magical glaives.
I don't think it's magical. It's just a really well made glaive.
Yeah.
Cool glaives.
Cool glaive.
Yeah.
Cool glaive.
I think a normal glaive is 15 or 20 gold.
Yeah.
But
Well, given that this is, well, it has a bit of history to it. You know, you've got the Torment clans, Maker's Mark, and everything on there. I'm gonna say I can give you, and kind of rummages through this massive sack of coins. You can hear the rattle.
Ooh.
I'll say I can give you probably about 40 gold.
it's pretty good for a glaive.
I'd take off my knapsack I don't know if knapsack's the right word, but we understand what I
Yeah.
mean. I open it up and show the goods of like the
Oh,
imps of.
Kind of peers into it.
no.
Holy shit!
No, sorry.
Uh,
No. It's not as
Is
it's
that
not,
a?
let him,
That's a severed head.
that's
it's-
that's the demon we killed.
It's a demon's head.
Why
it's,
do you have its head?
It's
We
a
kind of brought it
demon.
brought it for proof, but
Is
they'll
any of this
explain.
of use to you that you would like in your crafting? I hear blood is useful in smithing occasionally.
That's like
Kind
magic.
of pauses for a second. Not the kind of smithing that I do, unfortunately. But
Do you know who we could sell this to? Are there any sort of like arcane places in town that would be interested?
not in down. You could definitely try along the road if they've reopened the passage to run along. Which I mean, I'm heading there in a couple of days' time.
It's a bit difficult for us to carry, so could you sweeten the deal a tiny bit for us, and you can sell it up the road for a higher profit than we could get?
Look, I don't really want anything to do with severed heads or anything like that.
The blood vials, maybe?
I'll get you to roll a persuasion check for me, please.
Okay.
This isn't his style. He works with metal, not with flesh.
Everything is an artisan's tool. Let me just remember which letter of the alphabet P is, sorry. No, that's perception. Whoops. Oh, nope, that's the wrong letter as well. It was a nat 20, cool, that's fine.
That was a great perception check, my guy.
It's still pretty good, 23.
I'll say that he kind of peers at it for a second. Look, this isn't really my style, but I guess if you're...
The demon horns are useful in hilt. What's the word?
Are you a maker
Artificing?
yourself?
Not myself, but I've been around them enough.
I looks at you for a second. Well,
Deliveries. I've had to deal with people's goods.
I don't know what kind of makers you're around. Usually I would be able to use horns and things for certain crafts that I might make, but I can't say I feel comfortable using a demon horn. I don't know what kind of magical properties might be imbued in it.
True.
So I'll say I can give you 35 for the glaive, and I'll take the demon head off your hands, I guess.
That'd be appreciated.
Well, I'm gonna say you might have to... You have anything better to cover it with? And kind of stands at you for a second.
The knapsack's pretty good. Is this... I can give you the...
I just don't, want any bad business, and
June,
I'm worried that it's gonna rot a little bit.
That's genuinely a good question. I sort of presumed that demons would have some innate
Well, a
staying
corpse
to
is a
their
corpse,
flesh.
isn't it?
You're absolutely right. It was just a weird presumption of me.
Kind of looks at it for a second. This one seems to be a bit damaged.
We cut its horn off. It was a pretty good cut, but
What do you mean? Damaged. I mean, I did cut its head up. You should have seen me. I like skewered it in the chest. And oh, by the way,
we fucked it up a lot to kill it. It was not an
I
easy
show
fight.
off my sword and how it's like slightly different. I'm like, this, like with the runes, it glue, and then it like found a just another cool sword, and then it went boom like that. It was awesome. Anyway, yeah.
This probably doesn't please you much, but I was gonna bring its heart, as I thought that would be the most
Yeah.
magical for
Oh
wizards
no,
and stuff.
that's okay.
Kind of punctured.
I'm just gonna sell this on to a guy I know when I eventually make the move to Runalorm, who deals with some weird shit.
I was
Cool.
gonna say, why are we giving? I'll pull June aside again real quick.
Mhm.
Why are we giving him the flesh so that he can sell it and he gets the profit?
It's fucking heavy.
It is
But we're-
fucking heavy.
Then ask me to carry it.
No. You've got a sword. We need to
The
fight.
sword,
We're
the sword's
mobile.
light as.
No. I meant like we were a traveling caravan. The lighter we travel, the better.
Yeah, well, no, I don't know that. Well, maybe we'll like buy a cart or something, and then we can put it on the cart and then take it with us. And
You
sell
really think so?
it. If you want to make a profit off it, yeah. I'll do what you want to do, but I'm just like.
I think we're gonna get more monster stuff in the next town as well.
But it's a demon head. That's so cool.
You want to keep the demon head?
Let me see the horn, maybe.
Oh my god.
No, I'm not touching it. I'm not touching this. All right.
We
No.
can. We can get the other horn.
No, I just step back. I'm just like, hey, you do it. You do it. I don't want. No, I don't understand. I am only a merely 22 and a half year old young man. Not my. I don't know. I'm stepping back.
How
Listen, kid, you ain't 22 and a half. We all.
Oh right,
Yeah.
you figured that out already. Never mind.
How useful are the horns to you? Is the
I
horn
mean,
probably the most useful part for you?
For me, yeah, but like I said, I'm just gonna be selling it on to somebody who deals with weird shit like this. So,
Could you help us remove the second horn?
you wanna
Cr-
remove the second horn and damage the skull more.
Good. Oh yeah, good point. I may have.
I'm probably not gonna get a great
It's fine. I've already got.
deal for it, but
Okay.
if
It's
you
fine.
want,
I've got one already.
if you want the horn, I guess we can do that.
No.
I think we're good. Thank you, though.
So you're selling me a one-horned, damaged skull of a demon.
The Beatles have a great song about that.
And the glaive, primarily the glaive.
Well, the glaive
Yeah.
is all I really care about, but
I thought so.
I guess I can take it with me as I go to run along. Sure.
Appreciate it.
So how much?
All right. And kind of passes over the 35 gold to you.
Handshake.
No one's gonna.
Sure. Shake your hand.
No one's gonna pick up on that.
No. Kruger thinks that you probably just damaged it with the swing.
We
of the
picked
sword.
up on it, but character-wise,
yeah,
no
no,
picking
no,
up on
Kru-
it.
We can't do anything.
No, we can't. We're not
Yeah,
there.
the moment's passed.
Yeah.
Okay. Nah, the moment's passed.
Do you realize what we were talking
Yes,
about?
I know.
Yeah.
I'm fully aware. Kruger don't notice shit. He's like, oh, whoopsies, I must have chipped the skull when I swung.
Gaslight,
no, that's-
gatekeep, girl boss.
yeah, Kruger's fully big. Gaslight.
I was talking about the fact that he's going to run along.
Oh.
That-
Yeah, he
which
said
is-
it several
is where-
times. But
Yeah.
that's it.
What? And no one mentioned it.
Yeah, what?
I just
No
thought that
one
was
picked up on-
fine.
What were you talking about?
Wait, I thought you were talking about
The
like
damaged
the
head.
damaged head.
No. I was talking about the fact that he's going to run along.
Well, yeah.
You can go to run along if you
Yeah, our
want.
son's got
Well,
like
that's-
our
well-
son's got business and friends there.
Yeah, I just
So are
presume.
we.
Yeah, so.
I think that
We'll see him if we get there before him.
story-wise, you're right. Like, story senses going tingle, but regular senses, that's just a dude who's going to trade.
Yeah, you got business.
I mean,
Abelard is
I was
not
just
gonna let
thinking
us stay.
travel companions,
Abelard
but-
is not going to let us stay here.
Ah.
Abelard's like, we're getting the fuck out of here
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
He's gonna be tying up to a car and be like, guys are fucking going. We have a quest.
We don't really have any power when Abelard is.
Are you gonna hold on to the gold?
No, I passed the gold across to Kruger.
Cool.
Alright, cool.
35 gold.
35 gold. I'll divide that amongst the people later.
But also, yes, the damaged skull.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about that.
Quick question,
Mhm.
which I did brush past on purpose. He offered 40 gold originally, right? And then went down
Yeah.
to 35 when it was
With
for
the
the
demon
goods?
head, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yes.
That's
Because
fine.
I'm sure he's like, perturbed by like, oh yes, cool. I will take this dead head off you. Sure, less money for you because this is gross as fuck.
If it rhymes, it's cool. Dead head.
I love to listen to the Grateful Dead. That's it.
Mhm.
Niche joke.
That's
Nobody
all,
got it.
folks.
No, sorry.
Okay.
The fringes of my mind are trying to like. It's alarming some bells.
No,
but
I actually do like the Grateful Dead. Anyway.
And one last thing, and then I'm
Yeah.
done. I would like to borrow Can I borrow the forge for like couple minutes?
Oh, sure. We're packing up here, so go
Oh.
for it.
I pull out the horn that I did chop off. I'm like, I'm gonna put this on the hilt of my sword because this is it's gonna be like a memento of our first big mission down at the Crimalt.
It's a pretty big horn. You sure you don't want to shave it down a bit?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna shave it down, obviously, but I just we need the tools and the forge. So I was wondering if I could just spend a couple 20, 30, 40 minutes here, please.
Sure. Do you need supervision? You've been taught how to.
Yeah, I learned from Gagate.
He doesn't need supervision. He's
Kind
got
of raises
glasses.
his eyebrows.
Just
Well,
watch. And then I'll.
so you do need supervision if I'm watching you.
No! Not like that supervision.
Well,
Let me show.
listen, you're just very young, and
I've
I'm
been
very
wa-
used to teaching apprentices, and I'm a little bit concerned.
I did a traineeship with Gregate for 3-ish years.
We all know Grigate's a fucking idiot, though,
But
don't
he
we?
still got talent.
Yeah, some
Oh.
might say.
I mean,
Gregate seemed pretty chill. I liked Gregate.
you know Gregate?
Oh yeah, you did meet him that one time.
Right, you've met Brigade, I see.
When?
He's ragging on your friend hard.
Hey, roll an insight check for me.
Hard ragging on Brigade right now.
21.
With a 21, you think it's just in jest. He actually is
Oh.
friends
Yeah,
with
they're
Brigade.
buds.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
he's not.
Yeah,
He's
Osan did say that they were friends.
Yep.
So,
He's not ripping into him really.
No, 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 no,
In
no,
like
no,
a
no, no. They
mean
go
way.
back. June. They go back. They go way back.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Look,
Misread.
be my guests. Last time the forge is going to be operational, so go for it.
Okay. With my proficiency and / expertise in blacksmithing tools, I would like to.
Could I
spend
help by working the what do you call it? The triangle that go up and
Yeah.
down.
The
and
triangle
compress.
that go up
the
and down.
fan, like the.
Sure.
Ooh, cool.
I don't know if that could help, but I asking.
What ability would you like me to use to scrape and kind of carve the
I'm gonna
horn
say-
and, like, fashion it as a
I'm going to
hilt?
say Dex. I feel like
Dex?
that makes
Okay.
sense.
Just a dex check
Mm-hmm.
with advantage.
Wait.
And add your proficiency to it.
If you're just carving down the horn, how is the fan helping?
Well, you're melding it,
Yeah.
aren't
Are you
you?
melding it?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm melding it
cool.
to the sword. Yeah.
I was
So I'm,
just like,
yeah, so I'm like,
cool ass.
I'm slowly like removing
Ah,
my
yes.
old hilt, and I'm gonna put like the horn and like weld it together to the actual blade.
Shampoo ad.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
2 plus 4. Okay, so this is a +6.
Good luck.
Oh, shit. 14. Not
I mean,
great.
it's not the best looking melding job that you've ever seen.
Didn't really learn. Didn't really.
It's a
show
little
me
bit
this.
uneven,
Mm.
but it is attached to the pommel of your sword.
Is the balance still good?
It's a little bit off, a little bit heavier.
Shit.
The horn itself was not hollow, so you kind of misjudged how much you need to shave down, and you didn't hollow it out, so it's a
said,
little bit heavy.
Like I said, traineeship, and it wasn't. It wasn't like I went there every day. Okay, I was like I had to sneak out of the house like once a fortnight.
He watches Osan hold his hand out. Let me test the balance. He kind of holds it. Wow.
I'm
Look.
still learning.
Look, you could have done better, but this is actually not horrible. For I'm assuming this is the first time you've ever done it.
Third.
Third time
Well,
with a demon horn.
Oh, with the horn, yeah.
Well, there you go. At least now you know next time you got to do it exactly what you need to do, and pass it back to you. Well, if you ever want a better traineeship than what Brigade could provide you, maybe perhaps with the hand cannons or something similar, look me up. I'll be able to help you out.
If we ever get some free time, for sure. Venturing first.
Is there anything else I can do for you, or
That's great, thanks. Have a lovely day.
Quick shopping
thank
list.
you, you too?
Does he? I know he's like a weaponsmith. Does he have any armors for sale?
Yeah, he does have armor. Yeah, it's not. If you were to go specifically to an armory, then you'll probably be able to find more intricate pieces. But there are some that are kind of positioned in the corner of the room
Okay.
on what appear to be like wooden mannequins or something.
Quick question: how much and how long would it take to fashion 2 sets of full plate?
So what we're looking for, when the moon hits your face like a big pizza pie,
That's amore.
that's armor.
Give me a second. I actually don't know. Is it you're hoping for full plate?
Yeah, full plate. I know.
What is 1500 gold?
Yeah, I know
15,000?
I know it's expensive, but I'm asking anyway. Because why the fuck could I know? I want a set for Ano and I want a set for me.
Let me see.
Hey, can we have 2
For me and my buddy over here, the quiet robot.
mates rates, right?
Technically, if we get mithril, I can also wear heavy armor.
Oh yeah, you shit.
Well, it'd probably take me a couple of days to put together a plate.
Ah.
I'm more of a weapons kind of guy,
Yeah,
but
yeah. I just thought I'd ask. So was
it'd be
Brigade.
pretty expensive to put together
You got
Full-
charge?
plate.
What we talking? Like 100 gold, 200 gold?
I mean, it's gonna run you a little bit higher than that. I'd say.
I don't have that much money on me yet. We're still sort of new to this.
Well, kind of thinks for a second. It's usually about 1,500 gold pieces, but
For one set?
yeah, for one set. You never bought armor before or anything like that? Look, what I'll say is, I'm heading to Chronicle. I'm closing up the shop here, so, I'd say I can get a start on some plate armor if you want me to,
That's okay.
and you can pay it back when you got enough.
No, I don't. I'll come talk to you about it later.
I'm like,
Yeah.
that's a lot of money.
We could make that.
Like 100 gold
That's
for
like
2 sets. I mean, for 1 set.
yeah. Okay. That's 45,000 gold for 3. Well,
What?
what?
40
15?
1,500, not 15,000.
It's
Ah.
4,500.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's less. That's a lot more doable. Okay. Well. No. Now I'm convinced we could do it.
We'd have to like rob a bank or go back to my parents' house or something to get that kind of cash.
Rob a bank or go
Well,
back to my parents' house.
One of those
Robbing a bank it
definitely
is.
easier than the
No,
other.
I'd rather rob. And June, you don't understand. I'd rather rob a bank right now.
I don't think robbing banks is like.
I don't know. I don't want to.
Moral.
Yeah, I don't want to do it, but it's but if we ever had to, that would be preferred because my parents will kill me if I go home.
Like, whose money is in the bank? In this
Probably your
hypothetical.
parents.
Is it like stealing from the rich, giving to the poor, being us? Or.
Well, no, I mean, not
Honestly,
really. It's
we
like
should
it's
just
more
scrap
like
that
just
idea.
it's more like borrowing for the rich, sort of.
Are we rich? Are you rich?
And then Kruger just immediately backs out. Thanks, Hassan! And it's just like, I've said too much yet again.
Pleasure
We
and
should
kind
visit your
of waves at
parents.
you. As you're backing out, you see the apprentice kind of turns and gives you a wave
Oh, yeah,
and a
like-
smile.
Is Kruger like royalty?
This is one of those, like, Geek and the Bride shows where, like, one of them's a secret millionaire.
I'm not that wealthy.
Well, you guys exit Osan's Smith.
I'll just follow June to sell the. Oh no, you've done
No,
that.
no,
already.
we've
Oh, yeah,
done
no.
it.
I'll just go try and find the others.
Yeah, let's.
And-
You
and-
guys,
And if we don't, then spa day.
you guys meet up relatively easily.
Me playing that. Ah, wagon.
Me?
Wagon?
Dilbert,
My
alright.
wagon!
Assuming you
Wait,
just
I'm-
got a wagon.
I'm
And
gonna
there's-
say, yeah, I'll say that it's relatively easy to find a wagon. I believe the
Wagon's 35 gold pieces. Carriage is 100 gold pieces. Cart is 15 gold pieces.
Whose wagon? Dilbert? It just means he's happy, bud.
Fucking hate this.
my
what are
tail be
you hoping to buy?
I can afford a wagon, so I'm gonna be getting that.
Sure. Alright, so I'll say relatively easy to get a wagon.
Get the horses all
what-
like tied up and all
Why
that.
don't I pay for it with the glaive money?
Because I've got money. I like pull out a ruby. I'm just
I'm
like,
gonna-
Where'd you get that?
I found it in box.
Books.
You guys should just hit that
I
from us?
found in box.
I didn't
Yeah,
hide it from you.
box.
You saw me pick it up.
Money was
Oh yeah. Oh, well, we sold the glaive. God, no.
Thumbs up. Cool.
Doesn't care at all.
Wait up!
No, I did have
Yeah,
gone to go get the money.
We're in the Arbiter's office.
Are we gonna fluff around or?
No, I will. You can try, but I will
No, I
ignore
wasn't
you if
gonna
you
fluff
leave.
around. I was like,
Uh,
are we just gonna like?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say that
Yo,
given.
give me my reward.
Yeah.
So are you going? You're going to the arbiter?
Yeah, we went to the
Yeah.
Arbiter.
Sure.
Oh, this will be good.
As
And I
you,
go, are you an imposter? And then we, that's it.
I think you guys already asked.
They've
them.
already
Oh,
done
did
that,
we?
but
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We did.
it's in character
I
of
already
Dilbert
did
to
that,
do it
yeah.
again.
Yeah. That's Grimald, yeah.
As you kind of
yeah,
burst,
it is in character.
You should do it again.
as you burst into the office, you see that the arbiter is in the middle of writing with what appears to be a peacock feather quill. Kind of looks up at you.
Ace
No.
Attorney style. I go, are you the imposter?
Ignore it.
Objection.
I,
Objection.
not that I know
That's right.
of, and kind of
Great.
Round
Where's
the-
our money?
I am so sorry.
Do you like push my face or something?
Absolutely, I am just like,
Look, did we agree on an amount? How much would
I have
Are
no
you-
idea.
No, I don't think we agreed.
1,500 gold.
Once
I
again.
cannot spare 1,500 gold. The most I can do is probably, and kind of frowns down at. You see this massive stack of papers and kind of flips through them. The most I can do is 500.
That is
Perfect.
perfectly fine. I honestly didn't know how much it was. You spoke with that one guy in the mask about something reward. He's the one who told me to come here anyway.
We've been sent on an errand.
The one guy with the
Yeah,
mask?
you know that one with the mask. I mean, his name's Abelard. Do you know him by name?
Oh, looks at like it.
Oh, Bandri has not been paying
Yeah,
attention
you
to
know-
any conversation that you guys have
weird
had.
guy with the mask. he's really tall and he's scary sometimes.
He's not scared.
I did not find him scary, but
Meanwhile,
Sure.
Gilbert's looking up at everyone like this.
the arbiter sitting down kind of looks at you. I did not realize you were this weird.
Yeah.
Look, I can give you 500. That is the most I can do, given that we are pressed for finances, given the fact that I have to shell out for some protective measures now, as well as, let's say, some funerals. And kind of squints. That is very sad, yes. And I am also being transferred back to Ranalom, so today has not been a good day. I take the 500 and you can go.
That is perfect. I'm so sorry.
You can see now that the arbiter is stressed, just kind of squinting. You can see there's a vein kind of popping on their forehead. Looks very kind of wide, dark circles under their eyes.
Is Dilbert doing the whole like cartoon like?
Don't like kind of quietly tries to pick up the coins, but it ends up being really loud. Like in the organ, there's like all the coins are like clanking together.
I am doing the staring off into a wall, just why? Why God?
And I kind of like back
Me
out
too.
of the room, like,
Oh boy.
see you later.
Pleasure. Well, if you see your friend Abelard, let him know that if you wish to contact me, I will be in Ranalorm. I have been transferred there, so
We're
if
heading
that
there
is your
anyway.
destination, I will be able to help you as much as I can.
Great.
Whoa.
Devin Siri, you
didn't understand.
Jump scare.
Great. Awesome. I say as I am just trying to get Dilbert away.
Sure.
From this.
The arbiter, after a few seconds, kind of pulls out 500 gold pieces in like 5 individual sacks and kind of passes them off to you.
What about A9?
That's 100 gold pieces per sack.
Yep.
Okay, cool. You spooked me
Between
thinking that we
A9
had.
gets nothing this session.
The most I can do is 500. So
Now we'll divide it up. It's
Yeah.
it's 83 gold per person.
Oh, you've done the math. I was
100 each and A9 gets nothing.
I was literally going to work it right off. We give it to one person. We just work on the logic of if someone needs money, we can just split it. Then
Or then, do you want to like be like the party banker?
The
I'm
treasurer.
already holding like 70 of the gold.
Guys, I think someone should carry all the money. Anyone, right?
Honestly, Kruger would agree with that because you are like the dad of the group.
Yes, you can buy some sweets. Eat the
Can
vegetables
we all
first.
carry at least 10 gold?
Bro,
Huh?
I have 289 on me.
Wait a minute!
I have 5.
Wait,
So-
wait! Shut the fuck up! How do you have 289 gold on
I've
you?
found a lot of money in the Grimald.
that is true.
Oh, you did!
I found platinum in the Grimald.
That's
Do
right,
it-
you
do-
did.
I mean, I'm assuming we get the reward and just kind of.
Yeah, I get it. I
Yeah.
give it to Dilbert. I'm like, never speak
Dilbert's carrying
in a
papers.
room.
In-
Yeah, just let me speak whenever you go to an important person. Okay?
No. And then I run out of the room.
Eldritch Blast.
Can't fault him for honesty.
I cannot promise you anything along those lines.
You are fucking stupid. Vicious mockery.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh!
I'm
What a wisdom
scared now.
I think so.
You need to make a wisdom save. That is the perfect introduction to
A wisdom
It'll
save.
be in your.
It's coming. It's coming.
It'll be in your cantrip.
Yeah, 13.
A wisdom save?
Yeah.
Oh, 10. No.
You take damage.
Do I?
Double
Yeah.
dice.
Just
yeah.
take 2 points of damage, and you feel very hurt.
I'm like, oh, that was me. I know, but you didn't need to say it so meanly. And then I run faster out of the room. I run away faster like an angry child with all the money.
As you're kind of running down the stairs in this massive kind of city hall building, you can hear the ding 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 of the gold that kind of rattles in your hands.
He's like one tear, like kind of goes up his face.
Father.
I got bullied today.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
I take 10 of the gold and just pop it for myself.
Sure.
Yeah.
You cheeky bugger.
But then I give
Actually,
it-
roll a sleight of hand check for me, please.
I mean, my sleight of hand's not bad. That'll be a 19.
19? Sure. Nadra, even though you're behind him, you don't see
Oh yeah,
damage.
face palming, just so annoyed and sick of
You can
everything at
hear
the
some
moment.
sort of jingling that seems like the actual
Santa.
Never mind, you all meet up.
I give all the rest of the gold to Avalon because I
Sure.
don't know what else to do with it.
Oh, thank you. Like, start just be like,
Don't
but he need gold.
don't make me go with him ever again.
Look, it was an emergency. We have to
I
keep
don't
going.
care.
There is an evil person by one
Does
of
it
the,
look like I care?
by one of the most powerful artifacts on the material
I
plane.
don't care.
We are going now.
Good.
Gilbert's
Not
hiding-
with him by
Gilbert's hiding
myself.
Behind Avalon from Nadria, like peeking around from behind Avalon.
Yeah, don't say no to me next time.
What did you do to him? He's like he's like shivering. Is that it? Dilbert, are you crying?
No.
Wow, you must have been like extra mean.
I am so sick of everybody right now.
Everyone into the wagon.
wait, we bought a. Oh wow, we have a wagon.
We bought a Jeep.
All right, so bring. I said it's Lundosa, the fortress. It has one of the most powerful artifacts on the material plane in it.
Like a cool sword or something, or
No, something that harnesses the power of the literal stars and moon.
why isn't your god like looking up? Wait.
He is going there now, and we have also been tasked with going there now.
Your god told us to go to like your god's like what armory essentially.
Yeah, a giant fortress. We're going to have to teleport there, so we're heading to Ramalom. So get a quick list together of things we have to get done in Ramalom.
How are we supposed to go to a god armory?
Teleportation.
Yo.
Wait.
That's awesome.
Wait,
Dilbert
no.
fully is like over what happened. Okay.
No, I did that one time. It made me very sick, and I landed like half a mile away from where I was supposed to be. That was
I'm
not
gonna
fun.
put my hand
Cheers.
on Krigar's face, and just I'm gonna be like, at this point, you're gonna have to deal with it, son.
Hey,
Yeah. I cannot understate how bad this
Abelard,
is.
Abelard, I get that you're freaked out. Hear me out. Spa day. Chill out, because honestly, this is all the stress and all of like you're going with right now. It's justified, but it's not gonna do you any good.
I don't have time for a day off.
I second this.
No.
You can have your spa day in the wagon. I am really going.
I can eat up the
I haven't had a bath in like nearly a month, man.
I'm gonna give him.
bad.
I'm gonna give him my like water canteen. I'm gonna be like, pour this on yourself. We're going.
I find it hilarious that the world is like ending. Like there's this massive like threat on the loose, and we're like, no, it's party.
How are we supposed to fight efficiently if we're all crazy?
I think crazy's not a big problem.
Yeah, I've been called crazy since session 1. Like, come on.
How
What are you
far
guys
away is
doing?
Rummalum again? How many days?
It's about a week if you go through the passage in the Chrimold,
Yeah.
the Dawn Vale.
Do we have enough rations? Do we need rations?
I have many rations.
I can always go hunting.
In the cave?
In a cave?
I can eat pretty much anything.
Not a problem for June, who eats anything.
Same here, but not anything that has been sent here before.
Yeah, we should probably buy some more rations and stuff.
Really? Really?
I've got a line.
Really?
Dilbert has a line. You
Really?
seem to not have a line.
Really?
Dilbert would eat a dog.
Oh, we have
Dilbert
to
would
wait.
eat dog, yes.
Abelard, are we actually leaving today?
Yes.
Oh my
We need to
god.
say goodbye to May then. She's staying.
Why?
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
She's staying.
Why?
Is May
There's-
has May been in the background of every scene that happened?
Nah.
Like,
No,
watching?
but Malin was.
Malin went back into the fucking wherever.
What?
She's in the wheat fields.
She's
kind
just
of.
standing in a wheat field.
Why don't we exit
spirits will tell
town
me
in a
something
way
soon.
that
I know,
goes past
just
May?
waiting.
Say that again,
Why don't
sorry.
we exit the town in a way that will take us towards the criminal and also May at the same time? Is that possible?
Detour. Like,
Mm,
if the Grimald's like
You-
that way,
you
we need to go.
could.
Like, we go like whoa.
theoretically, it would just be a big loop, and you'd be going through actual fields,
How much longer would it take?
like another hour.
That's alright. It's an hour.
I'll just be like, cool, we'll say goodbye on the way. Can we stop our rations on the way as well? Just passing a general store.
Yeah, easy enough.
Perfect.
To do. How many rations would you like?
A week, so.
All of the rations.
All of them.
So, 6
Well,
people.
5 of us need to eat because Anon doesn't need to eat. So that's good.
I can eat any.
Then,
You just used to
that
eat regular food.
is
35 rations.
35 rations. It's 5 silver pieces for a day's ration, so that's
15 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces.
No.
Yeah,
so
because it's
the
10
math's
gold.
Not mathin'.
Because, yeah, half the 30.
For a week's worth of rations? For one
Oh,
person?
wait, no, wait, it's 5 silver pieces per ration, so yeah, it'll be 15 gold pieces for 30 rations.
Is it 10 silver
That,
pieces?
but that,
Well,
to
that's,
because-
one
but that's,
gold?
that's
Yeah.
rations for 5 days for 5 people. We need 7.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I
Seven.
guess we still got. We still
No,
have
no, it'll be 35 rations for 5 people, right?
5, 10, 15, 20,
Yeah.
25. Oh, okay.
Wait, no,
yeah.
wait, yeah.
No, I'm bad at
Yeah,
math.
7.
I'm an idiot.
So it'll be about, yeah, I think it's 15 gold pieces.
I'll
And 5
take it out of
silver.
the, take it, no, take it out of the party fund. Take it out of the party.
The-
Cool.
Yes.
It's for everyone.
So 15 gold pieces, 5 silver pieces, I
Sure.
think.
Dilbert, pay.
I don't have any money.
Cool. We have a cart now. This is awesome.
Alright. You pick up your rations, you have your cart, you've disposed of the demon head and the glaive.
We need to pick up Spirit and what was your horse's name?
Eclipse.
Eclipse. Yeah.
Spirit the fucking horse.
That's what I did my horse, I just got the wagon.
Spirit lives on,
Yeah.
baby.
Oh no.
I never forgot.
I never forgot.
I never forget a horse.
While you practice the DM.
What's that? I love it. I never forgot your horse.
That is not how
No.
Dilbert said.
Dilbert does do that.
Dilbert eats horse, apparently.
No.
Yeah, Dilbert would eat a horse.
Yeah.
No
Dilbert
eating
never
Spirit.
It's like it's very like you wouldn't need a car, you wouldn't need a horse.
Dilbert would eat both of those.
You wouldn't.
I know exactly what
Yeah.
you would
Yeah.
do.
You would-
Copyright.
You wouldn't. What is it? You wouldn't steal a car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
no.
wouldn't steal a
I-
purse or something.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't steal a TV. You wouldn't steal a car. It's just like downloading like, pirated content is illegal.
Piracy is illegal.
Warning,
And
warning.
it's like that, like
That
this, like
weird-
moving text.
yes. Oh my god.
It's like that
man.
glitchy, like red and blue thing.
The problem is,
See.
though, they don't know me. A car is a car at the end of the
You
day.
wouldn't steal a car.
You wouldn't steal a DVD.
If Dilbert ever finds out, it's just going to be a constant argument between the morality of eating certain, like, living
Yeah.
things.
Oh god.
Okay,
And
you
Dilbert
guys.
always cooks his food before he eats it.
That's the moral.
You guys pick up the horses, pick up your rations, and head to say goodbye to Maylin, I assume.
Mm.
Maylin
Where?
gives you guys a hug.
Oh.
No.
Not
Maylin
Nadria,
hugs
but
you.
you guys do
How
like
t-
that
how
group
tall
hug
is
thing
Maylin?
again.
like 5'10", 5'11"?
Something.
She's
Oh,
middling.
relatively
I-
tall.
I hug Malin's leg.
Awesome.
I hug her at the leg.
You guys have a great
We
group
about to
hug.
suplex her? What's happening?
Both lift up in the stand.
Roll
I
strength
go
check.
like this to Kruger. I'm like,
Not
and
my
then we
group.
both fucking.
I reroll once.
You're
Terrible.
not rolling. I wasn't gonna.
This
roll.
dice is being. What's his name? We call it again? Gregory?
George.
George. George, you're a shit.
Sounds like the George I know.
Nah.
Great.
I wasn't actually gonna do anything. I was doing that.
Oh no,
as a
I'm just doing. I was just
joke.
doing it for fun. I was just doing to see what would happen.
I don't actually.
In a hypothetical.
suplex-
In a hypothetical world.
This is what you get for leaving.
Like suplex Malin and slap her on the face and run away.
No one
Oh
escapes.
no! What's happened to Maylin? Holy shit! Like we've got feral, demented Kruger.
You say this is what you get for leaving.
Been suplexed. Oh, I hate it here.
Okay, so
Alright.
we say goodbye to Malin.
You say
Very
goodbye to
heartfelt
Maylin,
and
gives
sad.
you a hug. Yep.
Mm.
Very
Okay.
heartfelt and sad. Just to see you later.
Mm.
I hope you find the parasite and kill it.
I will.
So much like fantasizing about suplexing Malin.
Oh my god.
I'm
Oh
okay.
no. Practicing on Kruger. Out the back of the
Like
wagon.
we both go like this and then we start like hysterically laughing as we're walking away.
Yeah.
Classic.
100%. That's what we do.
You guys make your way towards the Crimalt, leaving behind Daunt and everything that had happened here. I am going to say that that is a good place to leave tonight's session.
Yay!
We will pick up next time where you guys are on your way on the journey to Runalong, the first major city that you guys will find
Exciting.
yourselves upon. So, just want to say thank you to everybody who has watched with us. This is like the last session for this year. Pretty big deal.
Oh my
So thank
gosh.
you for joining us for all of our sessions, rewatching the VODs. If you couldn't make it, we immensely appreciate it. Did you guys have fun?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Such a good
Hell
one.
yeah.
This is a good sesh.
That's awesome.
This was a good one.
What are you doing over there?
There's a peace sign to the camera.
Ah, I thought you were just putting up a 2, just for fun. Yeah, we immensely appreciate it. We hope you guys have had fun on all of these stories and journey with us. So, if you'd like to catch up, links in the description below to the archive videos on YouTube, so you can catch up. But we will see you guys in the new year. So,
See you in 2023.
much love to you all. It's always a pleasure and never a chore. We will see you next time. Goodbye for now.
Bye.
Bye.